So we're down at Yados, and that's okay. It looks like we're down. Maybe I'll join later. Maybe something going on. Either way, we are all here today, gathered in the presence of the Lord. Hi.
Hello.
Where last things
Dungeon
were
Lord.
left off. I'm not just Dungeon Lord, I'm an Edge Lord, but not that type of edge. I'll get you there, but I'll never take you over. As you were here in
Edge
this...
your lord.
in the keep. It looked a lot different to how it looks now. Walls are crumbled. Buildings are destroyed. This is now a historic ruin more than anything. As when last yous were here, yous were walking back to the keep after spending some time in the woods, and you saw the keep was attacked by what seemed to be a dragon. You were like, oh, that's never a good sign. And then the undead started to speak to you as a little, and you're like, that's a weird sign. They started talking to you about some stuff that you weren't quite sure about. And Blair was ticked off to what was happening. To which he asked a random zombie, yo, what's my name? The zombie was like, I don't fucking know, bro. But they got to the keep. They watched Rakshaka be slaughtered by a Wiggit, because that's his canonical name. And Molgax and Haku rushed in to save what they could as the bank exploded, showering a young girl with gold coins. Two walls erected between Molgax and Haku, and they both got into their own little individual fights where understand that I want to say sadly for your sakes, but like for my sake, happily Haku died. Sadly for you guys. QQ. Very, very touching, very emotional. As he was torn apart. Molgax tried his hardest to fight against this woman. And Blair done some stuff which caused a wall of stone to drop. Where Molgax's fight with the woman, the man, the whatever it was interrupted as they both had to try and take on the champion of bloodshed. It did not go well for Molgax, as he found himself thrown through a building. The rest of the party ran forth to try help who they could up north, where they met Sister Anastasia, who was like, yeah, we should probably get to the castle. Bree was like, yeah, I'm getting to the castle. You know, I'm trying to get out of here. Walked straight into the champion of desolation, who was here for her. Yados thought he could take on 2 Death Knights. The demi-plane that he was sent to says otherwise. But he came back eventually as people started hammering on these Death Knights, and they realised that the Knights were there for a particular reason, and that they didn't actually want to kill yous. Things were getting rather strange in Kayu's house. As you ran through the battlefield, towards the main building, went down the stairs where Sister Anastasia was like, I'ma just stay here for the period of time, you do whatever you want. As Renfrey went upstairs with Yados and Blair, where Bree was lying unconscious at the feet of the champion. Well, waxing poetic and such, Bree and Blair then realised, hold on, I know this motherfucker from back in the day. As amnesia, being the hell of a drug that it is, finally kicked off. And as people brought things together, a weapon was put in Blair's hand and he was told, now shoot the bitch. To which Blair was like, I bet, done a 180 and shot at the bitch. The bullet initially flew backwards and I was like, what the hell was going on here? And then it cracked the woman in the head. You all watched at the top of the left-hand top of your screen, it said, the Grim Harrow will remember this, before they left. And the next day, you buried Haku, or rather set him alight on a pyre. A rather strong pyre, made of cement, that required an awful lot of cranes to lift such a fat fuck.
It
However,
reminds me of the fact that certain crematories burn, like there's a significantly higher amount of crematories that burn down because of grease fires.
Molgax, however, saw this as a opportunity to do something for Haku, and he made his journey east. Where the monkey went out west, the dragon went out east. And so, we're here 10 weeks later, as yous have been trying to sort things out, come to grips with things. It is a brand new day here in the keep. A few things have happened since then, barring all the death and destruction. You watched as Maddie walked back and he was like, "Hello, Habibi, Sayedi," and everybody was like, "Ayy." I don't know whether or not Yados and Zandini has been filled in yet, but, you know, there's always that opportunity. What is everybody doing at this very moment in time? We'll say it's about 11 AM in the morning. Where are people?
This is after like the 10 weeks, correct?
Yes.
I would probably be in the library, like, doing research.
Are the stables
the
back
library
up?
is still, if the library is still standing.
It is not. The library was one of the many casualties of this area. However, there are still sagely people that can give you information, depending upon the information you're looking for. What would that information be?
Oh, just any information related to the changes with dimensions and planar travel and that sort of thing.
Okay, I know where you'll be in a moment. Next up on the list, let's go Renfrey. Where are you?
I would probably be trying to help clean up after the fire and just clean the place up.
Okay. We'll assume that your boyfriend's doing that with you. Bree.
This is becoming a thing now.
Bree, what's you and your trauma bonded boyfriend doing?
I don't have a boyfriend.
Blair, what are you and your trauma bonded girlfriend doing?
Blair's by himself. He has like stayed in his room the past 10 weeks. Food would be the only thing that he would come out for, besides, you know, using the good old chamber pot and whatnot.
Oh,
And
so we've
there would be some strange noises coming from his room. Not like ethereal or monstrous or anything like that, but like
Gummy.
talking to himself, laughing, crying. It is as if he is
Reliving his
reliving a life.
memories.
He is reliving a life.
Okay.
so we've upgraded from the dark corner of the tavern to a whole room to brood in.
Well, the tavern no longer exists, sadly. It's got a little sign that says under new management, but it's yet to be opened or rebuilt. Someone's nailed it to the door and left the ruins. So, Blair furiously masturbating, understandable. Bree.
He got off to all the destruction. I feel like Bree would help rebuild the stables and any farms around the area. She has gotten a decent prowess in the Druidic Arcane, so I feel like that's where she would focus her energy, making sure there's enough food, like helping out that way,
Okay.
while also completing her basket weaving classes.
Would you say that?
Because that is something
Not-
that she did
not-
with other downtime. She was learning how to
No.
basket weave, so she now completed that arc.
Not you, the the Scottish, because he placed me right there and then said I was masturbating.
I mean,
Were you not? There were
No, I
weird
just-
sounds coming
I
out
just
of a
put-
dark
Like,
room.
no,
You barely
no,
left.
not.
This motherfucker is a gooner, and
I just put
right
you in-
out the window.
I just put you in the room, and then I was like, oh, behind the door's a little weird. I'll just move you over one. I didn't realise you could see that out the window. I don't know if your token selected like that. Oh yeah, you
Wait.
can see.
I think Bree would also help
Is
Maddie
he
rebuild.
masturbating to Renfrey or something? Because
Probably.
I can see that he's watching me.
I didn't know he could see. I don't know he could see that.
there. Why did
I
you
don't know.
move me there?
I don't know he could see that. So,
Hey, you're the one that said it.
as Bree,
Bree would also help.
You guys are the one that started
Muddy.
it, like breathing on that Renfrey's neck and watching or something.
She
Party
would
trouble.
also help Muddy rebuild with anything he needs.
so I will say in that 10 weeks, you've watched as when Muddy came back, his shop overnight was rebuilt without sound. It was a ruin. The next day, it was perfect, like magic. And he's been open for business the entire time, but no one has come and gone. There has, however, and I haven't added it, and I will add it next time. There has, however, been a statue delivered to Maddie's door of a woman with short hair, but a woman with long hair, standing dumbfounded, as if to cast a spell. Completely and totally petrified.
Would we recognize who it is?
Never met this woman before in your life.
Who was it delivered to?
Muddy. The magic shop guy. The only magic shop you'll ever find is Muddy, and let me tell you now, his prices
Muddy?
are Muddy.
M-A-D-I.
Mahadi.
But he did deals with the devil.
Muddy is Habibi.
But
Please, how much for a shawarma is the question.
That's
That's not racist. Fuck you. That's not racist. I want a shawarma.
it's very spicy shawarma.
Shawarma on pizza is good.
I want some kaziti, some yogurt.
Taziki's Greek, you dumbass.
It's still put in there, dude.
So, what I'll say is, yous are all... We'll start with the group outside doing the rebuilding. Bree, as you are going about your rebuild, I can now change the music to something a bit less intense. Right? Hopefully. Let's see. God, medieval city? Yeah. That's what this is. Maybe less people, but sure. As you are rebuilding, helping to rebuild the stables, making sure everything's fine. There are no horses or such. But as you know yourself, one of the back walls was blown through with a tremendous force. You watch as you can hear Jameson at the gates talking with someone. And you get the feeling that whoever he is talking to, they're getting the full Jameson. Q, the only way I can describe the full Jameson is, did you ever watch Derry Girls?
Yeah, briefly.
You know Uncle Colm?
Yeah.
That.
No, give him an example.
No, that is the
Exactly?
example, because that is who the character is based off of.
What do I hear exactly? Like, I want to listen in.
She wants details.
Okay. I have a good passive wisdom.
You hear the conversation about the history of the keep in the past few days. You also hear that there's slightly less of us guard, and the reason of that is because of the attack, and because of the attack and everything that happened, I've now been put up, and I'm now the head of the guard, which is really good because it reminds me that back when I was guard in Oakhurst, and it is his story. But after the briefest of times, about 5-10 minutes or so, watches walking through the gates. Say, Q, describe yourself.
So my character is a aging man, probably in his late 60s. Very well dressed, noble, like almost. Yeah, as creative as I am. Like yet.
Oh god, is he double-breasted? Does he have a double-breasted coat?
What, I don't even know what that is.
That's not a double-breasted coat. No, that's just a standard lapelled. That's like
Okay.
a blazer.
No, it's before Bree starts having panic attacks again.
Double-breasted is more like you know, like you get a jacket, like you do that, you put it this way, and then like you zip it up or something, and you do it the other way, like you button it up and zip it up that way. That's double-breasted.
Where it goes like double over your breast.
Ah, I got you.
Yeah, as you are walking in, you see, you know, a girl by the stables, just clearing it out. Blonde hair, rather metallic-looking hair, we'll say. Covered in... Well, Bree, how do you look after 10 weeks? Has anything changed?
Her hair has gotten to like her shoulders. Some of the curls have come back. She has a little like the braiding. She tries to braid it, but there isn't that much to work with yet. She looks a little more scarred, a little bit. You know, there's some scars. There's some like a bandage here and there from the manual labor. She doesn't have the wings, by the way.
Alright, okay. I was gonna say.
Celestial stuff, don't worry. But
Yeah.
you see this girl working, and as your Bree, work is a little bit harder. As recently, your bodies became more rigid and stiff. Like if you're not moving, the act of starting to move it's like pushing a car. It's the closest analog I can give you. Once you're going, but
So
the
it's like
initial,
pushing about.
yeah, the initial energy required is quite a lot. But you are making good headway with what you're doing.
She's also looking a little sickish. She still has that max HP reduction.
Oh yeah.
She is getting nerfed on everything. The only thing that is still steady is her saves. That's the only thing she has going for her.
Well, she's alive. That could be part of things going for her.
I mean,
That
is
could
she
change
living
very
or-
quickly.
Is she living or is she surviving at this point?
City's cute.
And barely.
But
Noah's ball she isn't thriving.
you see each other, and the old man starts to move up towards the young girl.
Oh god. She did one.
Realized it when I said it. Realized it when I said it.
Does she have any? She's a celestial, yeah.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't appear celestial. She has a bit of a certain aspects. I forgot what I said what it was.
She's an Asimar, but the wings are part of the Celestial Revelation. She's just not in the Celestial Revelation.
Wings are there, but what was her thing that gave away?
It's her hair, because of
Yeah.
it. Her hair that
She-
looks almost metallic, despite the fact she's dressed very woodsy.
Yeah. It's like
What I-
almost like the liquid silver is flowing down her shoulders.
So I'd be able to tell that there's something celestial about her, or something.
There's something different, not inherently celestial. I would
Give
say.
me an intelligence check to be safe.
Man.
That girl got some really shiny ass hair.
Okay. I approach her and I'm just like, "Hello, how are you?"
Hello. I'm okay. What can I help you with?
I'm just passing through. I've noticed that there's a bit of damage done to this area. May I ask what happened?
Well, we don't get a lot of visitors, so you're. I think you might be the first in a while. Well, we got attacked by a bunch of, I believe it was undead, the Grim Hollow. I think the Blair was talking about. They needed something. I don't know what they needed, but they said they returned. Basically, just a whole bunch of zombies and shit. But I don't know. It was a
I
bit
can
weird.
see that. I can see that you're repairing stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to rebuild the stables so we can have more horses again.
Aren't you a bit small to be doing this sort of work?
Well, everybody has to help, and I'm strong.
Yeah,
What size is
I'm
your
sure you are.
character again there?
I was strong and starts coughing.
They're
Gets out
medium.
of breath.
Yeah, I went Q. What size is your character, like feet height wise?
I don't know, like 6'1".
You cannot be a small creature and 6'1".
Small
my
creatures are limited to
well,
4.
I can because of my race.
This guy's a changeling. Get fucking clocked.
Yeah, it looked so wrong. Yeah, no, I never. No one's ever done that. You're first. Well done. I will give you that. I will give you that. You are 6'1" and Bry is 5'10".
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. I'm talking about her stature, maybe
Well,
her feet, her feminine.
I can help work. You know, I might not be the strongest, but I can still help.
Well, are you nearly finished, or
Well,
is there any?
I think I have like 4 more weeks if I work hard left here. But hey, at least there's a roof, so we can get some more horses.
Yeah. Another quick question: is there any libraries around here or stages?
I think it burned down.
Oh. Is it not repaired yet or recovered? No.
Well, it's kind of hard to just make books appear.
I suppose it is. So any sieges?
Well, we have. What was her name? The sister. We have smart person. We have some smart people here. Oh, we also have the great Sandini. Do you know of him? Apparently, he's great.
Great Sandini.
Yeah.
Is he a magician?
Well, I don't know. He's great.
Is
That's
this
what
a
the
real
name
person?
says. Yeah. Where did he run off to? He's probably somewhere in the keep. It might be near the library.
Right. The great Sandini. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe if you shout really hard, he can hear you. Sandini!
Okay. Well, maybe you could show me where he is. Would you be? Or are you too busy?
I'm quite busy. Just walk around the keep. It's not that big. You know, just don't open any closed doors. There's one like in the south. There's weird noises coming out of it. Apparently Blair's in there. It sounds like he's masturbating. But just look around and just ask around. Everybody knows the Great Sandini around here.
Okay, absolutely. Thank you for your help, anyways. What's your name,
Oh,
sorry?
no problem. Bree.
Bree Voss. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Voss.
Hello. I'll make my way.
I knew a
Good
good
luck.
Yankee named that once. Don't know what happened to him.
Once you walk through, we'll do that great thing I like to do where time goes forward and then jumps backwards about 10 minutes.
Oh,
I love
that.
Renfrey, you and Yados are building things up. You do.
Yeah.
You see from the window of the prison, the jails, you will. You have the little blind curtain open. You can see the figure of Zyg.
Zyg.
Zig. I forget how I said his name. Who cares? As he does, points his hand out like straight out the window and points it directly at yourself. He watches the hand turns and he beckons you up towards the building, I suppose is the word I'm looking for. before he closes it back over again.
And who is that guy? I think I missed the session.
He's the guy that gave you like, oh, you weren't there, but he's kind of like the guy that runs this place. Yeah, he's the guy that runs it. You've not been here, and I realise you've only ever heard the name and never interacted with the NPC. That's been great. 28 sessions, and you've never once interacted with this very important NPC. I will say you've seen him around. He is the guy who seems to run it. When last you saw him, he was tied up by Jen Corvus as she was waxing poetic about Bry with Blare there. He's not really left the jail since. And I need to quickly grab pizza, so do with that information what you will. You're never gonna catch me.
He's on the way.
Wait, you guys put him in prison, or what happened?
He's chilling around the prison, like guarding the prison.
Ah. I guess I'll go see what he wants. Ask Yados if he wants to come with me, just so that I'm as a chaperone.
Well, how I say, keep talking. It's a wireless headset. I'm listening.
Yeah, but I have nothing to say.
Oh, that time you weren't. God damn it! You're fired.
I heard something about Yados, and that was it.
Yeah, I just said that I'll ask Yados if he wants to come with me, like a chaperone.
He will look at you and go, "Well, darn it, I'll come with you, little lady. Of course I will." Puts his hand on his buckle, spreads his legs a little, looks round at Maddie, "Howdy, Pilgrim," and starts walking.
does a weird glove thing that's magic for no fucking reason.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to see what he wants with me.
I'll just move you to the place. Make ya. Boop, boop, boop. So you enter into the dank, dark prison area. You see the man who has been beaten and then some. As he looks at yourself and Yados. I normally wouldn't request such a thing from anyone. But it's clear I'm in no state to continue my quest. So I'm going to ask you if you would be willing to do this for me. I can pay you 5,000 platinum for this. But I need you to find someone who's been missing for about 2 years. You seem the most capable out of all who remain. And your new friend here has given me no reason to suspect anything ill of him.
Who's missing? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for my daughter. She went missing.
Can you tell me more about her?
She went missing 2 days ago. 2 years ago. Yeah.
2 days.
Not been that long, you've never even met her. She went missing about 2 years ago. It's been a while, but she ran off with some elven boy. We weren't really on the best of terms, as their family were known criminals. And Alterel had already been through so much previously. So I elected to distance us from that family. She wouldn't take no for an answer, and they ran off. I haven't seen them since.
Can you tell me their names?
Her name is Juliana.
Juliana. With 2 N's?
What?
2 N's or 1 N?
Oh. 1 N.
Okay, Juliana and...
His name is Orlando. Like that place in that one place called Florida that I hear so much about.
Orlando.
Right, it isn't Domingo.
Can you tell me his surname? Maybe that will also help.
Oh, that's a fucking spacey pizza. Whew. High
That
water.
sounds high water. Okay.
Surname's Meat Feast. In 4 sessions, you'll see why they call him that.
And you said they were originally from El Terrell.
Yes.
Fucking tieflings.
He's an elf.
That's what they all say, yeah.
I believe they ran off towards the Trollback Forest, south of Waterdeep, north of Baldur's Gate.
Maybe ran off to Troll or something.
Troll Bark Forest.
Troll Bark Forest. South of Baldur's Gate.
North of Baldur's Gate, south of Waterdeep. Smack bang in the middle, actually.
Cool. I mean, not cool that they ran off, but thank you. You know, it's a phrase.
So cool that they ran off together. It's been some time and I'm worried at this point. Well, as that the family's name was cleared. Turns out the person responsible for what happened was the High Overseer. So, you know, that's kind of on us.
Okay. We'll do our best.
Thank you. Now, he reaches into his pocket and gives you 5 platinum. 10% down payment, 1% down payment.
It's 500 plat.
5 plat at 500.
Yeah, but like 500 plat as rewards.
Yep.
That's some good shit.
5,000?
No, 500 plat, which is 5,000 gold.
Didn't he say 5,000 platinum?
No, he said 5 gold as a down payment, a 1% down payment of the total reward. So the total reward is 500 platinum.
Okay. Because I understood 5,000 platinum and 5 platinum as a down payment.
No.
Don't worry, I will also just check over session at the end and double check what I said and correct in Discord. The greatest thing about the recordings. I can say bullshit and then come back and correct it. It's like the ultimate
I have it
retcons.
ready to pay us 5,000.
I thought the greatest thing about recordings was having all the blackmail for the racial slurs we say.
I don't say any racial slurs, they get cut out.
Exactly.
Fucking tieflings.
You just do gender slurs? Just kidding.
Fucking hell spawns, I swear to God. Sticks lickers, I swear to God.
Let's see. He gives you that, and he gives you. You know, I realise now it's not something you've ever had, so I'm just going to say it now. He gives you a map of Faerun and the Sword Coast. And you mark off all the places that you've been so far. And then he puts a little mark on the Trollback Forest. Because I don't think it was ever established that anybody had a map.
Here, let me say your waypoint for you.
Let me just put that in your sat nav.
I marked the quest location on your map.
Another settlement needs your help.
Here's the GPS location. We are here. This is where you need to go. This is the path.
And I'll just make this. There we go.
To navigate your quest, go to the menu and select quests. Here you can highlight which quest you want marked.
So it may require some zooming out, but you should see it down there.
To zoom out your map, make sure to use scroll wheel.
Fuck yeah.
Can the map load first? Thank you.
No.
The loading screen is just a picture of the map.
Yeah, I see where it is.
To reopen your map, make sure to press M.
This concludes the tutorial section of this map. But yeah. Let's see. Use that and gives you the money.
And Eve of Ruin. Or something. Vecna. Eve of Ruin appears like a logo on the screen. Like
Now this. Now we are on the eve of ruin.
Right underneath it. Remember, if Bry is on death saving throws in combat, all is going well.
It's not a session if Bry isn't getting punished.
But he gives you that. Bring anyone that you wish. However, whatever you tell them of the reward is entirely up to you. Whether you're just doing the right thing or you wish to tell them, that's your choice.
Alright.
And see. Goes back to
I'll wait
writing.
until you're sure for what the payment is gonna be.
I'll say right now. I'll put it right now. 500 platinum pieces.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could very well be that you heard 500 platinum, that that's 5,000 gold, and then thought 5,000 platinum.
Yeah, might be that I've done that.
Or that Renfrey heard it that way.
Yeah, I fucked it. It is 500 gold pieces, but I just put it in platinum to make it easy. Yeah.
So it's 50 plat.
Yeah, so let's just say it's 500 platinum and call it a day. Final answer. Okay?
Yeah.
We good?
Okay.
Shaking hands on this. 500 platinum pieces reward.
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome.
I've read it in black and blue next to each other, so that way it'll stand out, right? Right? That's how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Rihanna.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, I can't. Alright, that one. We cut that one. We can cut that one. That one. The intrusive thoughts won with that one. Come on.
I wasn't expecting that, but yeah. See.
That was Rihanna.
She nods and takes a deep breath in and starts writing back in his journal. You take a little look over because you're a nosy bastard like that. You can see it as just him recounting the last few weeks and that he sent you to do this.
Okay. Thank you. I'm assuming we are dismissed.
You can stay if you want, but the company isn't exactly the best right now.
I mean, I find my company be very nice. I'm not talking, and I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about my companion here. I'm not sure if I'm good company.
Roll to seduce.
Well, ma'am, I will say that I am good at making tents out in the wild and in my armor. How diggity. Oh man, Danny is not going to be happy with these choices.
Should I roll for preservation to see if the flirting was successful?
Oh no.
I think you need deception here.
Anything that happens in Big
Wisdom
Texas
throw?
mode stays in Big Texas mode.
Here's my wisdom throw.
But
Yeah.
do you leave or do you stay?
I'm gonna go clean some more.
I'll open the doors. You are leaving. You can see walking down from this little area. You can see a rather short, a rather tall, well-dressed man, older. And then as we bring it back about 5-10 minutes, we are now here in the church. And you are speaking with Sister Anastasia. There's Andy and she tells you about the plane. She's speaking to you. And you tell she's speaking straight from the heart. I believe that...
To Zantini?
Yes. I believe that there may be some planar crossings nearby. Something tugs on me to say that there is, though I know not where. It would be nice to visit Sigil at least once. What is your interest in the realms?
Well, I've been searching to kind of like travel the realms. I'm looking for the place where I come from.
A place.
A place I don't know.
And she looks you over. Can you willingly change shape to be anything?
Hmm?
She comes closer. Do you have any elven features? Do you find that being charmed or put to sleep is something you could easily shrug off?
Oh, yes.
Do all your problems vanish when a strong man shows up? You are a Disney princess.
You may be some form of elf. That would give you a potential background to the Fae, but potentially also the domains of dread. What's your disposition on life?
Well, life's interesting, but I actually believe that there's a objective good that we can do to help each other out, and I've just been trying to figure out what my place is in this existence.
Well, you don't seem like you're from the Shadowfell, which is good. All things considered, there are many grave and depressing things there, but that gloom would usually follow. You may have some Fae in your background, perhaps, somewhere in your lineage. I know not of any Feywild planar crossings, local anyway. Though I'm investigating and I will keep you informed. Do you just wish to travel all of the planes, or?
Yeah, I just feel drawn to them.
Hmm. Like you don't belong. It's. You want you to look soft for a moment. Where was it you came from again?
I don't know. I got amnesia whenever I was sent here, but I can tell this is not where I'm from.
3 out of 8, people. 3 out of 8. See. Looks at you. More. Do you feel that someone has potentially altered your memory with some form of modified memory, or do you just feel like everything you've done has just vanished and you have some inherent genetic memories?
Yeah, I would say that would be more accurate. Have some more of a. It's more of a. I just feel called to a different place. I know this isn't my home. It almost feels like being here is a mistake.
Allow me to investigate this more for you, and I'll get back to you with that. Just as she's about to finish, you just hear the screams from down south of Bree shouting your name at the top of her lungs. I think your friend wants you.
Yes. So let's go see what she wants. I'll go and see what's up.
That's a window.
The door?
Door's all the way back here.
Door's in the back. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I just jump out the window.
You wouldn't be the first person to do that in this church. I'm just going to point that out, or you wouldn't be the first person.
Hilarious.
This is
last,
not a good calling. Thoref, part 2.
So how do
That
you
was-
feel about
It was Jack that done that.
puppets? Yeah.
Start
that
down.
was Leslie, my beloved.
Jack's an EO, by the way.
Yeah, so
Do I still hear her further south, or I see.
Yeah, well, you technically hear her all the way to the what would be your left, character left, player right. But you also know the only way that you're getting to her that way is if you knock another hole through the stables. At which point you could stop considering Bree a friend.
That's not happening. Yeah, I enjoyed making friends of animals. Okay.
Straight down. Don't worry.
Straight down. Sorry, this whole map is black for me for some reason.
Don't worry, I will sort it out.
Okay.
As you are coming
I
down,
see her.
you're seeing Renfrey
Mm-hmm.
and Yados coming out of the general's area. As you're walking by that way, you can hear the "Ah!" from the south.
A moan.
A moan, a cry, and something wet and soppy.
Are these the noises coming from Blair's room or not?
These are player's room, yes.
Alright.
I
That's
think
why I
I can
asked if it
see
was a
Blair,
moan.
actually.
What was that?
I think I can see Blair.
You look through the window. Blair, what exactly are you doing at this moment in time? Standing in the middle of this room, what exactly are you doing?
So, it would be a dark room. He wouldn't have any of the lights on. He would be standing there, laughing and then not laughing, and then laughing again, and then not laughing again, and then you know what, crying a little bit.
God, he's a 13-year-old girl.
Emo.
He looks to be in the what's it called? The wrangles of madness.
So in the stages of grief, Dabda, what are you on here? You on the A of Dabda or the B?
I think depression.
I don't know your letters, fancy man.
Dabda, the stages of grief.
Denial.
Denial,
Denial.
anger, bargaining,
Depression, acceptance.
depression, acceptance.
It's been 10 weeks.
He's on
I'll say-
depression.
He's on depression. He's borderlining acceptance.
I would say more like denial. If you're crying and moaning.
Denial
He's
is
not
a river in
moaning.
Egypt.
I was waiting for that fucking joke.
He's not yanking it.
Yeah, as I think as you are walking by and you see him standing there with that weird, crazed look. Is the only way it can be described as someone goes from hysterically laughing to crying. Like, Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker here.
I was gonna say it sounds like it's a Joker.
God, Joker 1 at least?
Joker 1, yeah.
Yeah.
That's at least something.
As you then see Yados and Renfrey. Renfrey, as you see Zandini, Bree, and the tall man walking.
Oh, Bree is staying where she is.
Yeah, just from where she was, she
Yeah.
could see Bree, and then she
Oh,
sees
yeah.
the tall man walking.
Oh! I thought it was you see Bree and the tall man walking.
Sorry, my cadence was off there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You come together at this small area.
You would see them walk on by and go to follow out the door.
You at the door, you see the three of them there. For you is a rare appearance of Blair.
He has grown in the past 10 weeks double. Like, I mean, like a decent, like, beard. He needs to shave. Like, it's not,
If
it's
it
not
takes
good.
if it takes you 10 weeks to grow a stubble, I'm sorry for your loss.
He's very effeminate.
Oh God.
I've never
He needs to shave.
He's a twink.
I've never like looked at Blair and been able to empathize more than a man that takes like 10 weeks to grow even something decent on his face.
For me, it takes me 10 hours.
He just got something decent. All right.
It's taken me almost a year to get what I've got.
You
He
shave
has
it off.
fall
for
hair.
me.
It's a lot for him. Okay. That's what he's crying about.
That's what's causing his depression. Severe lack of beard growth. He has gender dysphoria.
Yeah. As he comes out of his cage and he's doing just fine. You see him. He sees you. Yados will nod him like, yep. And we'll just move on this way a little bit towards the corner.
I love how you've turned him into a Texan.
Anybody that can't make a session becomes Texan.
Yeah, I think he does.
Yeehaw, partner!
It's the greatest bit of lore ever. And then when they come back, it's like, oh, you weren't yourself. You were talking with a weird accent. You told us to wrangle them doggies.
You were talking like you were possessed by some weird fat Scottish dude trying to be Scottish or trying to be Texan. That's crazy.
Oh look, a villain.
Yeah, you all congregate on the corner. Voss, you watch as just three other shapes stand at the other end of this channel, is what we would call it. You see two humans, a tiefling, and a rather bluish looking guy who is not a tiefling.
Oh, damn. Sad.
Just keep it big enough for the two of us. But Voss, as you are walking,
I'm just laughing at how we're walking like rent-free, surrounded by guards or something. I don't know.
Q,
She's the main character, you know.
I'm not.
Q.
You.
Brian sneezing.
Fucking paddy power.
Should I pretend to fart? Just kidding.
Okay,
Let's
so
give
what
you
we had
something
going
to
on was
say
already
about.
weird, but somehow you made it weirder, bro. Bro. No. No.
Fucking message this guy now. Jesus Christ, Q.
However, if you want to fart in a jar and send it to Scottish, I'll pay you.
The fuck, bro?
That was a snort, not a fart. It sounds similar.
Just
Hello.
there we fucking go.
I had to go into the attic.
Did it say BRB or not?
No, I had to go as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Okay,
As-
attic man.
As you are walking down, you see a tiefling, a human, and a blue guy that is not a tiefling. And they all seem to stand menacingly for some reason. Like, I don't know what's going on, but they stand menacingly.
Why is it like a boss fight?
Standing there.
Right?
Where's the blue?
This is like an encounter, what the fuck? I can greet you guys. Hello. There, travelers. How are you?
Oh, well, we're on our way to make sure our friend's not dead again.
Your friend? Why would they
Yeah.
be dead?
Keeps happening to her for
she
some
keeps-
reason.
She's shouting our names, so I'm sure she's in some kind of trouble.
Oh,
That's what that was.
would your friend be by any chance, Brady?
Brie.
Bree.
Yeah. Like the cheese.
Yes. Her name is Bree.
Oh yes, she's just up ahead. Is there any chance any of you have talked to any sages or anyone acquainted with the library?
Oh, the library's been burnt down, but I did try to get some information from there before it was burnt down. What are you looking for?
Oh, hi,
Yeah, I'm looking-
Shandini! You're here from the back. That's Shandini, by the way, the one with the cloak.
Alright, Zendini. I heard you were the one. Well, the brighter one. What
Oh yes. The purple is much brighter than the black and blue.
Yeah.
It is the rest
Yeah.
of the party.
I'm hoping to try to find a few tomes, a few books, scriptures on a particular genie. Would you have any knowledge or information?
I'm not sure. I think Anastasia might know though.
Genie?
Anastasia?
What kind of a genie?
A djinn? The djinn? An genie?
I'm a genie in a bottle.
You know, what do I know about Jin? Can I make a roll on that?
Can you roll history
go,
check?
go for Arcana or History.
My blood hunter thing wouldn't come into this, right? Fae.
You're.
Yeah, I know now.
They're not Fae. They're I think genie or
Wow.
fuck. I think
He
genie.
he's like fart genie. Like that's just mumble fart genie. One time.
I mean, I know a lot about the Jinn because he's usually my patron for a Genie Warlock, but yeah, Renfrey doesn't know a lot about it. Or anything, really.
I feel like that might be related. I feel like that's
Okay, right. Well, good news. Good news. It is. It has a stat block. Your blood hunter thing, is that just undeads?
Let me open that up. No, it wouldn't work. That's why I asked if they were the other thing.
Fiend?
No, I asked if they were Fae, because it's only Fae, Undead, and Fiends, I believe. Let me.
I'm
open
thinking
that
Fae,
up.
Fiend, and Undead, but I think it might just be because Yados.
Yeah, Fae, Undead. That's
Yeah.
it. No, Fae, Fiends, or Undead.
Yeah, nothing for these bad boys, sadly. Well, he's all gonna scratch together. You've heard, Genie, Jinn. These are things you've heard. All I can really call is like those are elemental. Like each one correlates to a different plane, elemental plane. As to what one does what and anything else, it's beyond your recognition or recollection, whatever these words are I'm looking for. It's a bit of a head scratcher, shall we say. Renfrey, your token is pissing me off.
Why?
Because I
It's so
fixed it.
pretty.
I fixed it and it isn't fixed here and you're the only one not doing it and it's really annoying. There we go. Nope. Yeah, there we go. You now have a swirly background.
I love
Yay.
the character that's like blue, black, and purple, and like very dark colored. You know, it's such a fun character design. I wish we had more of it. You know.
Right, you chroma key.
All
Yes,
of his body would disappear in front of a blue screen.
If you scratch your heads on that one there, it's not something that comes to you, but something for you. It's it's piques your interest as well.
Yeah.
You're like, this is a potential kindred spirit.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, I also am looking for planar creatures in ways to travel planes.
Well, does these people seem like they would be beneficial to my search?
Do an intelligence check.
Yeah, but you want
Or
to
like
roll low on that.
Or are they just like a bunch of
Bunch
bunch of
autists?
fucks.
Bunch of what?
A bunch of fucks.
Just like acoustic people, just a bunch, just a group of okay, those.
Oh, you
services
mean
that fuck
autistic people?
Yeah,
You can you can say that word. I would say
Artistic or autistic?
both.
a bit of both, to be fair. I would say they all seem to have their own degree of competency.
Sorry.
Competency. There's the word I'm looking for. They all seem to have their own degree of competency about them. Do you see the buff, tall, strong tiefling? The at this moment in time, kind of depressed looking human.
He's doing gun tricks though. He's spinning his gun like he's Ocelot.
You see a soulless creature
Soulless creature.
and a rather strong and sage looking older man who very clearly looks like he can handle himself. A bit like yourself. And then behind you, you see a girl trying her hardest to just mend a stable, despite the fact that it's clearly putting her through many trials and tribulations.
Hey, she has learned some basic carpentry skills in 10 weeks.
Yeah.
She knows how to hold a saw and a hammer.
Ever tried to put up a
At
shelf
the
with a
same
migraine?
time,
I mean, I listened to your voice, so I know what it's like to deal with a migraine, and I've put up a shelf, yeah.
Ever done it at the same time?
Not yet.
Yeah, it's because only women can multitask.
Oh, that's transphobic.
I can multitask too. I can baste a steak and mash potatoes.
oh yeah, if you're so trans, name every flag.
No, we're not getting into this. Not again. Not getting into this. Not again.
Alright, I'll be back next week.
No, no.
Yeah. As they, you've seen what you see there is the best way I can judge it. They seem to be the strongest looking people left here. And from the time you've been here, and from what you hear, it's very quiet. This place is deadly quiet. And it doesn't seem like there's much going on.
Yeah.
But you've been told this place was attacked. You were told what it was attacked by. And these people are here.
Yeah, so I feel like my character would definitely be interested in these people, especially with the information he's kind of gathered about the genie, and some of them, as you said, are kindred spirits. I would try to...
I can already feel a bromance going on.
I ship it.
I kind of want to offer any help I can to these guys in hopes maybe I could pry a wee bit more at what they know, tag along a wee bit. So I'd like to offer the wizard help in his research.
It's cute that you think he's a wizard.
I would appreciate your help with the research. It's very difficult for me when I don't have a lot of background in book searching.
What have you gathered so far with the sages?
Oh, not much. Just that there may be some planar stuff around here going on. We did discover that there was some shifts going on between planes earlier, and that was just before I guess, for lack of a better term, undead were attacking.
Regarding the undead, did they seem to wake up as reanimated corpses, or did they travel or summoned, or how was...
I heard that as reanimated, and that's hilarious. Anyways.
I mean, was the corpses the dead citizens?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they raised from the ground.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but not all of them were undead like that. Some of them clearly came from somewhere else.
What do you
We had death knights. We had a couple of undead wizards of some sort, magicians.
Would this shit be considered normal in this area, or is this like a unique event?
Blair would speak up at this point. Real quick, DM, I always get confused with the Grim Hollow and the Grim Harrow. It's the Grim Harrow, right?
Grim Harrow, yeah. Grim Hollow was a campaign setting.
Right.
Don't worry, I
Blair
made that
would speak
same
up.
mistake as well, man.
He would say it was the Grim Harrow. They struck here and they're coming back.
The Grim Harrow?
Nod his head.
What is this, like a undead legion?
I
Or-
mean,
Something
yeah,
like that.
that's put it simply.
Hey, hi, so this is probably a good time to go ahead and put a pause on it, take a break, do whatever you need to do. We're going to go through some quick adverts real quick, and then we'll get right back to the game at hand. First and foremost, we are still available on Patreon and Coffee. Links are above, name is above here. There's now a ton of maps for different AD&D modules, some Dragonland stuff in there as well, and some stuff that I've actually used in games as well. So go ahead, take a little look. You can support me on there if you wish. You can just subscribe here. Dealer's choice, either way. It's got stuff on it now. Now we are still partnered with the guys over at AdverntureOn. Yes, we are with them. Community of now over 1,000 members who are here playing D&D. Be that Play by Post, Foundry, Roll20, Owlbear. It's there, ready to play. Plenty of DMs, even more players. Open welcome community. Links below and also on screen. Enjoy. So there's a go live time. This is when games will go live here on YouTube and you'll be able to see them. So that is firstly in the Europeans, 8 PM CEST, 7 PM GMT. In the States, that's 2 PM EST, 1 PM CST, and 11 AM PST. Returning in 2025, we go back to the frigid north of Icewind Dale to face the Reign of the Frost Maiden on Mondays. Sadly, with a heavy heart, we have to leave the guys in Avernus in 2024, but come in 2025, Tuesday will now be replaced with Tomb of Annihilation. Same players, different characters, different timeline. Let's see how things play out. 2024 rules as well. And Thursday, things get dark and undead with the Eve of Ruin. Still continuing, still going on. We're going to go through more backstories, get things sorted, players leave, but the story continues. Returning in 2025 as Fandel from Below the Shattered Obelisk. We're now on the Shattered Obelisk part every second Saturday. And for when there's no Shattered Obelisk, it will be replaced with an Eve of Ruin Cat side story. It's going on parallel at the same time, but what's happening in the rest of Faerun? Let's find out with a bunch of idiots. Now things get real fun in 2025 because on Saturdays or Fridays, depending upon where you are, we have Dungeon of the Mad Mage. On a Friday it will be 5 PM PST, 7 PM CST and 8 PM EST. However, on a Saturday, 1 AM GMT, 2 AM CEST and 9 AM Hong Kong Standard Time, because we have players there. And as a spicy extra bonus, Dungeon of the Mad Mage will go weekly, no more time between. Every weekend, unless something comes up, you will be treated to a Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Now I managed to stay in all of my clothes the whole time, so without further ado, let's get back to the game.
I imagine the grim Harrow. Anyway,
She's doing it.
it reminds me of the Wild Hunt from The Witcher 3, from the Witcher series, like hunting someone, destroying things as they travel.
Never thought about it like that.
So you're telling me the Grim Hollow attacked this place and reanimated the dead?
Oh yeah.
For
I'm telling
what
you that
cause?
it likely didn't animate the dead, they themselves are dead.
Well, there was a lot of undead on the way here. When we were trying to, they had all raised and we're all headed this way.
Right.
Is this a point of interest, or is there like any history behind this location, or is it just like a random attack?
It was a completely random attack.
It wasn't completely random. They were after something. Very, very, very important something here.
Would I know anything about this location, Scott? From traveling?
So that's going to depend upon a few things. Something we didn't quite get time to do. Where are you from? Not play. What town, city, on this big ass fucking map? What town or city are you from? Can also be none of them, by the way. But like, you know.
I'd say I've traveled in around the Star Mounts.
Okay.
And the high forest. Sorry, the high forest. That's
So you're from around about this area.
yeah.
Give me a history check.
Yeah. History. And again.
Oh, we're doing great tonight, guys. We're doing great. This is a keep that's been around for some time. It's had different people inhabit it. Everyone that's inhabited it previously... Gark has paused the game. Everyone that's inhabited it previously has... They've done their own little things, we'll say. None of them are... Yep.
Are we rolling on D12s?
There's been a few people who's had this place of note, but it's been a case that it's been inherited and passed down to them as like a boon for stuff they've done. No one's done anything in particular that comes to mind that would cause this place to be a target, or if there had been, it would have been a target back then. And back then would have been about maybe 100 years ago plus.
Who was the person that spoke up and told me it was the Grim Hollow?
That'd be Blair.
Blur. I asked Blur, do you have any idea what they were looking for?
No, it was a completely random occurrence.
Okay.
Roll an insight check.
Gonna ask you.
Yeah, I'd like to roll insight.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
Alright.
Renfrey, dude. What the fight? This is player against player, dude.
Well,
11.
Templar.
God damn it. Oh yeah, he is lying. It might be the monotone voice he switches into whenever you ask him.
The highest
yeah,
roll
no.
tonight has been 2 11s.
I'd like to ask Blur again, are you sure that's all you know?
I'm sure that's all I'm telling you.
Okay. Why? Are you
You're a stranger?
keeping... But surely, the Grim Hollow are everyone's opposition. It's a bit odd that you would keep this from a living soul.
Looks can be appealing. I mean, what's the word?
Deceiving.
Deceiving?
Looks can be appealing, yeah, that's how attraction usually works.
I think you've spent too long in that room. There.
Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut this part out. Cut this part out.
Oh, is Blur the guy that was in the room? Is he the depressed looking one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'll move this one that way so that way you don't get them mixed up.
Yeah. I don't know why you selected the same color pattern as me. The same color.
Just how it worked out.
Goddamn AI. But he would say.
You know, I'll stop prying. I'll stop prying and like let him hold on to the secret.
So stick around long enough and I'll tell you.
All right.
I'm sure you'll know before long.
Stick around and find out.
Here's one I made earlier. What is these are?
So what are you guys doing now?
What are you guys doing now?
Well, right now we've just been repairing the keep a bit and doing some research for myself on planes.
Bands?
Soul searching.
Well, if we're not doing anything at the moment other than repairing and researching, I might have a quest for us. If anyone's interested.
Yeah.
Looking for a missing person or 2 missing persons.
Oh.
I think we have more pressing things to worry about.
Yeah,
Would-
you could
Would
say so.
500 platinum pique your interest?
Not this bitch! Oh, wait, no, that's right. Hold on, I'm dumb. Well,
Is there any chance you know what this person looks like?
No, but
You're
I know
looking
their
for-
names
Would
and
this
where
person
they might be.
Where?
would this person have a photo or a painting?
I didn't ask.
Whaps it an iPhone.
Yeah.
There you go, mate.
Do you have a lead?
Well,
Yeah, Zyke asked me to look for his daughter. She apparently ran away with an elven boy called Orlando Highwater. And
Who the fuck is
they-
Zyke?
the guy
He
running
runs
this
he
place?
runs the keep.
Yeah, didn't you know that?
Is that
He's
the
real
guy
quiet
that
though,
was
so
there
I'm not
when-
surprised.
Is that the guy that was like next to Bree when I?
That's the other
Yeah.
Grim Hollow guy, yes.
Yeah, he was like, "Is that the other guy? Is that who was standing there?"
I don't know.
Yes.
But
Alright.
anyway, he asked me to look if we could look for his daughter. She ran away with this guy Orlando Highwater from El Turel. He's an elf apparently, and he didn't want them to be together because his family was criminal, but apparently someone else was at fault, and they might have ran to Trollbark Forest.
I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, Zyke's been
with-
holding out on us? We're trying to rebuild his fort and he's not paying for this? Come on.
I mean, it's our fort now.
Oh,
It's not.
okay.
This fort.
Damn.
He should be paying for the fort repairs anyway.
We get to stay here, fairly safe.
Well, the point is, right? There's the entire blight situation going on. I don't think we have time to worry about.
I mean, we might find, if we're looking for druids, we might find some in the forest. They usually live in forests, right?
Hmm.
You know what else lives in a forest?
Trolls.
Hags.
Can I think
Ooh,
about
hags! Yeah, let's go see some hags. Hags are great. Magic.
The ones we've met are dead.
a dumb question? Can I think back on the history of Trollback Forest and think about what might be there?
I mean,
I
it's in the
give you
name.
one guess.
I mean, sure.
Thinking
But
back,
if it's
it's
south
my
of
time
Waterdeep, I might know
traveling
something about it too,
15.
because I'm
Is there
from
anything-
Waterdeep.
Is there anything?
rolled an
Fae can go
11.
in that?
It's the highest roll tonight.
Yeah, do I know of Fae go in that area often?
There you go.
Oh,
You
we
know what?
fucking
Fuck
go.
you.
We're getting numbers now.
I hate you so much. Fuck you.
Wow.
Whilst it
Wow.
might be called Trollback Forest,
Yeah.
yes, trolls do live there. It is, however,
I think,
a rather quaint and quiet area for the most part. The biggest issue it has seen recently is more to do with the fort that's close by, Dragonspire Keep, I believe it's called. That's where most of the issues have been. The forest, for the most part, is actually very quiet, very tame, all things considered. Yes, trolls do reside there, but trolls reside in every forest. This one just seems to have a slightly higher concentration than normal.
Tell me about
There-
the keep.
And they're covered in bark.
Tell
No.
me about the keep that's next door. The
Dragon Spine, you
keep?
said?
A Dragonspire Keep, I would have said.
Yeah, but that's
Very
a roll.
demure, very mindful.
They might have a library where we can do research.
I mean, I'm just thinking this, like the Dragonspire Keep might be the actual goal of Varric.
Is it Dragonspire? Check. Dragon Spear Castle. Sorry, Dragon Spear Castle. However, you know,
dragons are there.
A library.
I will say, given your more recent, given your check there, that castle was destroyed about 200 years, technically 300 years ago. It had an issue, we'll say. An issue that was very, very still present and fresh in everybody's memories right now in regards to Ballspawn.
Is that from Dragon Baldur's Gate 3?
Baldur's Gate
Fuck is a
2.
Balspawn?
I haven't played the
Look-
game.
Ballspawn are worshippers of Baal and like children of Baal, who is the god of
Death.
torture,
I
death.
think he's
They're
dead.
they're basically evil. Bolton are evil.
It's Baldur's Gate 2.
Man.
Isn't Ball also in?
Yeah, but
Isn't
I
it-
mean,
the
it's
issue-
randomly
the-
theorized that the dirge is a like a ball, whatever.
No, isn't
ball
Orange-
spawn, yeah.
Ball sucker, ball,
Isn't-
ball,
Ball spawn.
Yeah.
ball.
Is Orange?
This is a great way to
Gold-
get everyone to say balls.
Yeah. Is Orange Gold the one for Ball, or is that a different one?
I think Orin was I don't know. It's been a while. I need to sit down and get the right ending to the game because I accidentally completed it. I got the bad ending.
Oh god.
I never made it past Act 2.
Yeah, you can complete the game in Act 2. That's how you get the bad ending.
Ball's the god of murder.
There we go.
That's Orin the Reds.
Balls
chose.
murder. Sorry, I can't.
I'll murder your balls.
Shit.
Boss. Pre-bottom surgery?
But yeah,
Kill me.
it was destroyed very close to. Well, something I would say, but it's very close to about 1,300 DR.
We could also stop in Baldur's Gate to check their library.
What do we need a library for again?
Zandini wants to research some about planar travel, I think.
I mean,
But that's not necessarily the only thing we have to consider here.
again,
There are other things going on that we have to deal with.
right, like the blight.
Yeah, it has been getting worse. I don't know if I told you. Well, you've been masturbating.
What the fuck do you mean masturbating?
Getting up out of bed has been harder.
One.
I think
Wait,
the blight
Are you
is getting.
depressed?
No, I think the
Are
blight
you
is
feeling
getting
alright?
worse. No. I think the blight is getting worse.
You're masturbating, whatever that is.
Well, no.
That's the most suspicious thing I've ever heard someone say. I don't know what that is.
I don't know, Blair. I just heard wet noises and grunting coming from your room. That's just what I guessed.
And giggles. Don't forget the giggles.
Let's get some really fucked up kinks.
I was praying. Guns. Because
Guns in that small room?
He,
Are you?
he holds up the gun into the air and he's like, "This is what a gun is. I'm an expert at it." And then he goes to fucking put it back down and accidentally fucking shoots it at the ground.
Shoots his foot.
So if we go on this side quest to go rescue Zyg's daughter, maybe he could lead us somewhere that would know more about what's going on.
I mean, as we travel, we're certainly going to meet people. We can stop in, like I said, Baldur's Gate, ask around there.
All right. No, we have a
And
direction. at least.
if we're going into a forest, we can also we're definitely, hopefully, gonna find some druids.
I mean, Baldur's Gate probably has someone smart enough to know what's going on with the blight.
Yeah, or at least point us towards someone.
But first, let's go talk to our friends.
Mr. DM, would I be able to know like how easy it is to find other druids? First, of any circle?
You mean Enclave or Grove? I don't know.
Druid's Grove.
Just any.
Um,
Druid's Grove could be just loose druids.
Finding a singular druid in and of themselves can be a bit tricky, because you never know what creature is a wild-shaped druid at any given time. Groves do tend to be quite hidden, so that's a bit tough as well.
Yeah, but if they're hidden, there should be a way to like locate them, right? Like,
Which
if
would
you
be
know it's
known
far.
to the druids of that circle or that grove. your circling grove are...
I don't think I would have a grove much.
That's where you would have trained, in a grove.
Yeah,
Druids teach druids. Yours was quite far away, your memory a little hazy in places, but you do recall it was in a forest behind a waterfall in a temple by a Fey crossing. But
would I know if it was on the material plane?
that was the material plane that you exited on. We also know that it was quite some far bits away. You were here with Haku at the time. Everybody roll me a d20. Flat d20. I'm gonna figure this out the easy way. Oh,
Look at
so,
those
doing
big
so
numbers.
well all of a sudden now that it doesn't matter too much.
Oh, never
and then
mind.
there's Q.
Just so you know, Q, you're in for a lot of mocking. Like we
Yeah, I
all
just got
mock
here.
each other. We all mock each other a lot.
Yeah.
You should have heard the absolute
You're
fucking
visible.
grilling Haku got just for that.
Just for being.
Oh yeah, he did a lot of grilling. That was very apparent.
You know from where you are, your grove is somewhere east. You do recall passing the city of Silvery Moon, but it had been some time. The problem is trying to recall that time, as most of that journey was spent with Haku, and trying to piece things back together.
Well, no, I didn't spend a lot of time with Haku. We met each other at the keep. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, fuck, it's been a while. I've been having 28 sessions, right? You know it was somewhere over in that general area towards the east, but you distinctly, I'd say you distinctly remember the biting cold and the warm sands.
Yeah. But like, yeah, so to recap, like to find a druid grove is really hard. You would have to stumble upon a druid to kind of like be able to contact anybody. There isn't like a network where I would know of.
You've only ever bumped into one druid.
The ones
And
at
you
the
didn't
tree
go
we
with
killed.
him.
The one at the
And
graveyard.
you didn't go.
Yeah.
Wasn't there also a druid that came like in the Hags basement to invite?
No,
Druid
no,
to
they
go
were
with him?
talking about the druids in the forest, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. The guy was talking. They were talking about the druids in the forest.
So, but they don't. Couldn't you like try and find hidden messages as well with Druidic if you do speak Druidic?
Yeah, but it doesn't mean I know what it means. If it's like, hey, go to the oak tree on the left in the forest, I don't know which oak tree they specify.
Yeah.
So like, yes, I could speak to them, or I could find a way to communicate if I knew where to find them.
Well, maybe we can find someone in
I'm just
in
saying
Baldur's Gate.
you could probably leave some messages in the forest when we go out there.
Maybe. But forests are big and it's kind of hard to like find a message in nature. Nature's temporary; it's always shifting.
You know,
Maybe
Maybe ask the awakened trees to
well, hold
forward
on.
your message.
With the blight taking off forest, I mean, we haven't checked it in 10 weeks, but assuming it's getting worse, I mean, there might be a high number of displaced druids that have retreated into cities.
True.
Probably lesser populated cities, but
They wouldn't go into cities. We tend to just stick to nature. We would go to another forest. At least I would. Oh, yeah. Maybe Sister Anastasia knows more. She seemed wise.
Yeah, that is a good idea. I think we talk to her and then we visit Habibi.
Muddy, yeah. Maybe he knows something, or he has something that can maybe like put a little
I think
damper
he's
on
been busy reforming in the Nine Hells. I mean,
it. No, he's been here the whole time.
that salty bastard. A devil he is.
No, he's friends. What are you on about?
With those. Oh, he's our friend, but he drives
Well,
hard
wait,
bargains.
if
He has
he's
so
from
many.
the Hells, he might
No,
know some way of
He's not from
traveling
the
with
Hells.
planes.
He's not from the Hells. He's he just drives a hard bargain, like a devil.
No, he's just a good businessman.
So a devil.
Well, he might know something about planar travel anyway.
You're right. He would probably know stuff about planar travel. I mean, aren't we right here?
Camera pans
Isn't
over.
that
There's
it?
just a big shop that says, the big sign that says Maddie's Curiosities is blinking. It's in neon.
Is it the side or the side?
It's the side by Yadon.
Is this where the woman statue is?
I would say she's on this side here, just to be safe.
Okay.
I'll need to add, someone remind me, and I will add assault to there.
What the fuck is that?
It's a
What?
statue of a woman?
He's looking at the statue of a woman. He's like, he tilts his head a bit. I think I know her.
She looks a little something like this, but her hands are up as if about to cast a spell.
Like trying to protect herself or trying to infiltrate like into the shop?
No, cast a spell.
If I like look
but-
at her,
Protective spell or offensive spell?
Offensive.
Trying to break the door down or window?
Is this
Fuck.
statue been purchased, or is it like?
real quick, does she look like someone that we fought during like 10 weeks ago?
No.
Okay.
She's been placed here.
Placed.
Yeah, like she's been put there as. No, she wasn't there, and now she was. Someone has like put that there in the dead of the night or something.
And it's outside the magic shop.
Yar yar.
So it would be fair to assume that there was probably some purchase he made or took.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Maybe
cool.
Yeah. Habibi, are you there?
You enter into the shop once where you have these spices, the warm smells, and Sayedi, hello, welcome.
Habibi! Long time no see, my friend.
Yes, being stabbed will do that to you, leave you in a catatonic state.
Oh yeah, tell me about it,
Well, it
at least
happened
you
with
didn't
a wicket of all things. Stuck me right in the gut. It was horrible, truly.
Yeah, I think I watched that. Oh. Hey, at least you're back,
For now.
Seems to be your speciality, bringing me back, bringing yourself back.
I
Shop
can come
looking
back from anything.
good. You renovated, didn't you? Looks better than before.
The glowing heat really helps with my skin.
Ooh, fancy. Anyway, my friends had some questions that you might know, being great and all. Sorry, that sounded mean. Because you're such a amazing magic user? What are you even? Do I want to know?
I'm
He
just
had
one
some
hell
questions.
of a merchant.
That works for me too.
And I'm from Al-Qadim, in case you were wondering.
No idea where that is, but good to know.
This is
Down south.
Habibi.
Ah,
Like, way down south, and then a little to the... right. They like, go east of Baldur's Gate and keep going. And if you see Karator, you've gone too far.
oh, okay. Well, good to know. Maybe we'll visit someday. Is it pretty?
It's a barren wasteland of sand and pyramids. It's
Well,
quite
pyramids
nice.
can be pretty. Yeah.
We have many ziggurats.
Anyway, the wizard wanted to know something. Wizard?
I don't-
Sandini.
But he's not a wizard.
The great Sandini. You wanted to know something, right? Sandini!
Well, in the meantime, I wanted to know what all was in your capabilities.
Many
Artificing
things.
wise.
What are you looking for, sorry?
Artificing wise, he would remove the pistol, the Thunderblast, and he would set it on the counter.
You'd whip it out, huh?
Yeah. And he would say, would you have the ability to alter its properties slightly?
Looks at it and holds it. This is imbued with the magic of the giants. Be unable to do anything to this. And the ability to alter the weave, and it's not something that anyone could do. If you were to sit this in lava, then the lava would dry and harden before this was even damaged. I mean, you could alter it by gluing things to it.
No, I appreciate you taking a look.
Talking about hardening, I've had a problem recently. I think the blight I drink, at least I think it's blight. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's starting to get worse. I've just been really stiff lately. Do you have anything that can help with that?
I have many things that could help with that. However, I don't think... He starts to mutter something in a strange and eldritch language.
Could I try to figure out what he's muttering?
Not even remotely similar to any of the languages you speak.
Okay.
Blair,
I think the difference is him paying you or you paying him.
Blair, you hear him say in this language, "You will have my head for this one. The price is too steep for what you ask." Blair, you know the language was infernal.
What did he say? I couldn't quite.
He will have my head for this.
Will have my head for this. He
Well,
would reply in infernal. He would say, "Care to elaborate?"
No.
He would nod.
He will then look at you and speak in infernal. Here's the moment. Care to explain why my shop was pilfered in my absence?
He would look down to his own belongings, noting that he didn't take anything, and say, "I have no idea. I suppose we didn't keep as good of an eye on it as we thought."
Then codes back to common. It's funny how those things work out, isn't it? But sadly, the cost would be too great, and I do not think you could afford it.
well, would you know what it is, so that maybe we can go looking out, or like you have like a price estimate?
Or you would be looking for a wish spell. That's the only thing that's going to give you luck right now. My dear, I am a merchant, not an alchemist.
Well, you're one hell of a merchant, so. You have anything? I don't know. Did I ever let you know what I was looking for? Because I was wondering if you had anything that could help out on the travels.
Where
By
are you looking
chance.
to travel to?
I believe we're gonna look through the troll forest.
Robane Forest.
Throwback Forest, north of Baldur's Gate, south of Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Oh, my two favorite cities. City of Splendors and a city of backstabbers.
Yeah.
Well, I was wondering if you had anything to aid us on the travel. You know.
I have a few things that could aid you. I could also get you there in an instant. That will cost.
I think some aid is fine. We need the travel. I think we can use it to figure out some things. Work on some things. So maybe stop by some places. So
It is quite the journey. I was trying to do the mental math and it just does not work out for me. Give me a little second. No, it's not that many days, Matthew. God's sake. There we
I
go.
mean, we would probably get griffins, right?
Where would we travel to get griffins?
Whatever city is closest. I can't open my roadmap. right now.
Neverwinter? No, wait. Is it Neverwinter or is it Mirabar?
I
Miramar.
mean,
It's a 24-day walk.
well, we were thinking of getting some griffins to speed it up.
Do you have the money for that?
Oh yes, we have found a lot of money in our travels. That's why I'm asking, if you have any magic items.
I gave you all the magic that I was willing to give you back when this place was attacked.
Okay, I was just checking on the wares,
But again,
Cool
if you,
sickle, by the way. Can I keep the sickle? Is that was that the deal?
you can keep them, yes. You defended this place. You kept my shop roughly intact. So yes,
I tried my hardest.
call it payment.
And then that I will.
Trying to find Griffin cost as well, so a little second. Mounts for camel, donkey, elephant, horse, mastiff, pony, warhorse, thanks.
Wasn't it like 25 gold a day or so? No, it was less. Well, it wasn't that much.
I really should have a table of these things, you know that?
Mhm.
So this is how much this costs, this is how much that costs.
I don't believe in tables. Only ceilings held up by legs.
Mount. Okay. I'm gonna write it here right now. We'll call a Griffin what, 10 gold?
A day?
A day.
Or
Per journey, but that is if a journey takes 24 hours, so a day. About call it 3 gold. Oh, really nice. So I'm gonna write it here now. Griffin. I'll be here to say. Right, eggs are fucking expensive. Nice. Alright, so so 4 gold journey short. 10 gold. 10 gold a day. There we go. So a short journey, you know, between city, you know, we'll call 4 gold. And a whole day we'll call 10 gold. And then it's whatever is more expensive. Because hell of a bargains. Yes, I didn't have to jump to the toilet or something real quick, so yeah. Only just noticed that in chat.
Yeah. How long of a travel is it? Like looking at the map.
Looking at the map, doing the work, it is 640 miles on road, and as the crow flies, 592.
And how much can I travel in a day?
A griffin per day can do 72 miles.
So that is 9 days, one way. Roughly.
I'll just round the number as 600 and then take divided by 72. 8.3 days.
Yeah. So 8-ish days.
Yeah, but call it 8.5 days to be safe.
So it's what, like 90 gold a person? Or 90 gold griffin? So it's like what? Yeah,
480 gold pieces total.
Well, can we not share a griffin? Wasn't that established?
A large griffin can hold 540 pounds.
Yeah, so that's 2 people. Generally.
Let's play. How fat are you?
Oh my god. Are you going to fat shame?
Well, not Haku, so.
Right. I mean, now that we don't have Haku, I mean, Blair's only holding 116 pounds, and you know, let's say he weighs like 120. You know, around there, or a little bit more.
So it would be 2 people to a griffin.
Yeah.
At maximum, which would half that cost to 240. However, the griffins first require you to get to Neverwinter.
Yeah.
And
only
then,
Neverwinter?
Yeah, we can go straight for the forest. It's the shortest way.
I wish that Neverwinter would.
and then from Neverwinter, they would have to drop. They would probably more likely drop you at Waterdeep, and then Daggerford or Baldur's Gate, because a forest doesn't exactly have a safe landing place for a trained animal like this.
Yeah.
Like, you don't just land an aeroplane in the middle of a city. Unless it's New York in 2001.
Hey! I mean, if you... Or Washington, D.C.
Oh yeah, that one film with Denzel Washington. Yeah.
No, because to try to hit the Pentagon.
I thought that was an airplane. I thought it was a helicopter. Either way.
No, that was a plane as well, but it hit the reinforced part of the Pentagon, so it didn't actually do much.
Then if you were to go from Waterdeep, you'd be looking at a 220 mile walk. Or if you were to go from Baldur's Gate, it would be all over plains, and it would also be a further it would be 250. which is 8 days of walking regardless.
So how much would it cost for Muddy to teleport us towards the Torbeck Forest? Torbeck!
Torbeck's gone a lagoon.
Torbeck's in the forest.
Oh, we're adults, people.
There's a gorilla in the woods.
Is it a propane gorilla or a charcoal gorilla? Oh, fucking Betsy. Is he? So he makes you aware of these prices, how it would be, how it would go. And then he would... I could teleport you directly there. Oh, I could give you the scroll to which one of your fine compatriots could do the teleportation.
And how much would that cost us?
Your man's got a bust out spell. Cool. Spell scroll. Of 7th level. Wow, hilarious. What do you believe is an equivalent exchange for 5,000 gold pieces?
Sorry, what we're talking about?
It's the temptation to say indentured servitude, but
5,000 gold pieces for what?
That's how much it would cost for a spell of teleport, a spell scroll of teleportation, which would give you the teleport spell.
Mm.
Which is on your spell list as a sorcerer, I'm pretty sure.
yes.
Is it anything we can write down for future use, or is it would be a one-time thing?
It would be a spell scroll, so they're one-time use. And Renfrey
Is
does not
teleport
have
an
levels in
active
Wizard.
spell or a ritual spell?
Teleport?
Can it be a ritual spell?
The teleport spell does not have a ritual tag.
We are back.
We'd be better off learning the teleport spell if we can. Or any kind of teleportation spell.
It's a 7th level
Cheaper.
spell.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to learn that. If Zandini is going full sorcerer, then he might be able to.
That's worth 5,000 gold pieces, so if you can think of something worth 5,000 gold pieces that you think would be a good exchange.
Nothing comes to mind, but perhaps you have mounts for sale?
Yes, step forth into my stable as he takes a step to the side and points in towards his stockroom.
When Don would go to step forward into the stockroom, no, he would say, I don't know, you're a magic man. I just sort of assumed they were, you know, he would just like throw his hands up. Like they would just appear. Like this building that
How much
repairs.
How much is that thing worth?
I'm back.
He points to the thunderblast in your hand.
Too much.
More than 5,000?
More than 5,000.
I'd say that's a good exchange.
Nope.
You no wish to haggle for it, no?
Nope.
I'm too good a person to do what I was thinking of doing. It's a shame.
What were you thinking of doing?
Oh, you need not know that.
I mean, if
He
you had
then
another
switches
fire
back
up,
to Infernal. But You understand me here, you understand the powers I hold, so remember, even when you sleep, you're not very safe. Zandini, you are back, I see. Your eyes glazed over for a moment or two. Your friend said there was something that you wanted from me?
Oh, I was just going to inquire about any links you may have to the other planes.
I can plane shift. Very useful spell to know.
You'll have to teach me that sometime.
Sadly, it's not something I can teach. I just know how to do it. I don't even need the tuning forks or anything. I can just move over to the Feywild or head to the Hells, make my way to the Abyss, to Hades, Infernal Plane of Fire, Air. I would go to the Infernal Plane of Water, but I almost drowned there.
Oh, I see. Yeah, we probably will be needing some help with that then, sometime in the near future.
Yes. If you wish to get a griffin, then it's going to have to take you to one of two places, and those two places will then cost you a few days' travel by foot. But if that's what you wish to do, you can. I have no issues with that. Remember, I could always teleport you if the price is right. I could get you anywhere in time.
Alright. Well, sounds like we need to get some funding.
As I said, it would be about 240 gold pieces for 3 griffins to take you either to Baldur's Gate or to Daggerfoot. And then it is an 8-day walk regardless.
I mean, are we in a rush? Oh,
Sorry, 4 days.
if you want
Daggerford.
Arena Rush, yes, and she's feeling so bad.
Yeah. I think we are in a rush. Light spreading. Have
Yeah, just
couple other things
trying
going
to
on.
make sure you live, you know?
She's
Yeah,
dying, is she? Again.
yeah.
I mean, the previous time she died, she wasn't actually cured of what was ailing her, so kind of. I think it wouldn't help if she was revived again. She would still be sick.
Which time she died?
The last when Maddie had to help.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a bit of a lifesaver, what can I say? A hell of a merchant and a hell of a lifesaver. A good friend as well.
Yeah, Maddie's my friend. Maybe Sister Anastasia knows more.
Am I being shouted on?
Oh yeah.
Keep going, don't worry. Give me a sec, just gonna check this. Keep going, Tabor.
Habibi, were you threatening me earlier?
Habibi walked away.
Habibi is no more. Because you sound like you're trying to steal something of mine.
Just talk in a slower cadence. What? To increase the font size to read it slower. You're the opposite of everybody else in the world who would make it smaller. Fucking uni students. Let's see. Blair, as you say to him, are you threatening me in your best Beavis and Butthead impersonation? He then looks at you. I would never threaten anybody. I've been nothing but helpful to yous. Has anybody here heard me threaten him?
An infernal.
I didn't hear anything. Blair, you just being sensitive?
Infernal? What type of language is that?
Isn't that for devils?
If this is the game you wish to play, then so be it.
How dare he? He's never seen a tabaxi in his life. I need to get you to Chult, my friend. You'll also meet Yuanti. They're very scary. But if you think Sister Anastasia may be able to help you, speak with her. By all means.
Yeah. Blair, stop seeing things. I think you spend too much time in your room. Have you tried going outside? Take a walk into a forest. That always helps me.
Yeah, it helps you.
And I just walk away.
Oh
towards
yeah.
the church.
What's the deal with this statue out here?
Well, that's assault. A particularly cunty Efriti sent her back. I'll get that book of wild darkness if it kills me. Or anybody else.
Well, hold on. Now that sounds like a quest. How much would you be willing to pay to get that back?
He'd kill you.
I mean, I'm sure someone like Zandini can hold it.
I don't think he'll be able to. He'd be interested, from what he's told me. He'd be interested in him, but he would not be able to fight an Efriti. Do you know what an Efriti is?
Yeah, it's like a pastry filled with apples, I think.
yes, Zandini would struggle with a pastry filled with apples.
You might be allergic. They keep a doctor away.
Maybe
No,
he's
maybe you're a
lactose
doctor.
intolerant and there's a lot of butter in there.
Is that where butter
Fuck
comes from?
you! Not you, mate. Not you. Don't worry.
I was like, is that where butter comes from? Like, I never thought about it. He's like, wait a second.
Gonna watches Zandini's eyes kind of just glaze over as he starts just thinking constantly. Zandini.exe has stopped working. Please contact system administrator.
Alright. Just closes the door. That's a window. Alright.
No, but I just opened the right hand door. See. Waves you off, and just as you are being waved off once more, you see a rather crooked smile on Muddy's face. Where to now? Sorry, I really like that voice. Where to now?
Understandable.
I missed Tetsu.
Wait, did I hear what he said about the statue?
Yeah, everybody heard about it.
Yeah. Okay.
There's the tiefling
So-
doesn't know in front of him.
Is the statue like a notable figure? Like, would people recognize it?
He seems to know who it is. He said who it is. It's not a name that sounds familiar to you in any way, shape, or form.
Not like a celebrity or like a famous adventurer or anything.
Nothing like that, no.
And what was the name again?
Assault.
Like,
Like
Assault,
assault and
assault.
battery.
yeah, got it.
Like that thing that's on your criminal record.
Yeah.
Same, don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I prefer pepper, honestly.
Yeah.
Big Texas Zandini enters the chat. So, where are we going? He's no, never mind, he's inbred.
Yup. I have walked over to Sister Anastasia.
Okay, you enter the
Right
church. She looks at you and gives you a little wave. Hello.
Hello. I've had this issue where my limbs have gotten stiffer. I think it might be the blight getting worse. Do you know if there's a cure of any sort?
Not immediately.
Would you know if there's a way to find out?
You would need an alchemist. You need someone who can actually understand the intricacies of the blight. That or a druid. And she looks at you, just kind of batting the eyes, kind of realizing exactly what she's just said.
I'm a druid, but I don't really know it myself, so I feel like there's a little bit more to that.
You potentially need to find a circle.
Okay. Any circle will do? Is that like, or is it one in
Any
specific?
circle would do, however, it's whether or not they're accepting of your kind.
Yeah, of course, but it's not like, oh, you need a circle of the land or shepherds.
Arguably, the land may be better because they deal with the land, but I imagine all circles around all cities are dealing with this right now.
Okay. Something else. Sorry, I've been roughed up. I haven't been like feeling full health for like 3 months now. Do you know any cures for that, or is that also finding a circle?
I know this place in Karator. Run about there. It's a small group of islands. Maybe they could help, perhaps? They have little shops all over the rest of Faerun and the Sword Coast. It's a thigh massage. On the brochures it says happy ending included, so I imagine you've got to feel good after that.
Okay.
I'm going to hell, guys. I'm going to hell. Just let me pre-bake.
Where did I get the help for? Oh, that was from the Hags. I believe it comes from Hags. I don't know if that makes any difference.
A potentially powerful healer may be able to assist. You would just need to find a... You need to find a healer in a church. You're probably looking at maybe one of the many healing gods for certain, or protection.
You don't happen to be one of those, do you?
My dear, I'm a warlock. We've been over this.
But you're in a church right now. I'm just. It's been a long day. Everything has been rough. Days have gotten longer. Okay, well, at least I now know where to go. Do you know any cities that have a church like that? Because I think we're heading to Waterdeep or Baldur's Gate.
They would arguably have their own churches in regards to it, yes. Major metropolitan cities would have massive The churches, you would just need to find the right one.
Okay. Well, thank you for the information. I at least now know where to look, you know. So thank you very much, and good luck with whatever you were trying to do. You were trying to find a book, right? So I also remember. It's been a while.
I've found many of the things I'm looking for. We're just going to, we'll be looking into other things, shall we say.
Yeah. Well, let me know if you need anything. I'm more than happy to help.
We'll be in touch.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're probably gonna go on a long journey, so goodbye and good luck.
I'll pray on it, thank you.
I thought you were a warlock. No,
Does
never
it mean
mind.
I can't be religious?
That's true. Yeah. And I link back up with the group. Or head back to Muddy's shop to see where the people are. There we go.
These are all discussing everything that's happened, and Bree kind of comes floating back round the corner.
Habla Bree. Where did Bree go? If you see Bree, say, "There's Bree."
I told you I would go talk to Sister Anastasia. She told me where I could maybe find some help. For the blights, we're gonna need to find maybe a druid circle, preferably of the land. And for some other stuff, we need to go to a church in a big city.
Why have you guys created a crucifix here in the middle of the keep?
Don't worry about
Because
it.
we need to pray to God. Even God can save us here.
We need someone to die for our sins. We've committed too many.
It's Bree. Bree's gonna die for her sins.
The keep explodes.
What?
What?
May the power of Christ compel you. Maybe we just need to drive out the demons inside of Bree. Or inside of Blair. Both.
But yeah. All this information, what's the plan?
We need to head to at least Waterdeep. But how? Griffins? Because the teleportation is too expensive.
Yeah, we need to figure out how to travel greater distances faster.
Well,
Maybe
we could teleport,
maybe some
but
horses.
that's expensive. Maybe, but
With
keepers are
horses
the-
would probably be cheaper than griffins.
yeah,
even-
but even
I mean-
even they can't travel that fast, and we need to make a lot of stops, and it would be expensive.
I mean, I don't want to get attached to an animal too in case something happens to it.
Yeah. Since when do you care about attachment? Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, the griffins would be an option, but we would have to go to a major city, and they only go from major city to major city, for some reason.
I mean, how about this? We go to the major city. Fuck, I don't know. Shit. Could we rent horses?
Would there be any horses nearby? Because we have a stable in the keep, but it was empty after the attack.
Remember those steaks you ate last night? Yeah.
Uh.
There was no way these were made of cow.
Yeah.
Thanks, I'm here all
Well,
night.
Would
The
we
horses,
know-
I would say the horses would have got spooked and ultimately ran away when the barn caught fire.
Yeah, I'm more saying like where can we find placements anywhere, like buy them or catch them, whatever.
Potentially buy them in Long Saddle, Tribor, potentially Phandalin.
Long Saddle sounds like it would have.
I mean, if we
Fighterable
go
creatures.
straight down the road, if we use the road, we'll get to Phandalin. So maybe we can stop there to get some horses.
Well, can we go to
I'm
the map?
gonna put it in the. I was one step ahead of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Long
'Cause
Saddle,
I've been looking at
Tribor.
I've been looking at my own version of the map I've downloaded, but that doesn't have the keep in it. Long Saddle, we could get horses and then just ride down south for a few days, and then we should get out by Waterdeep, where we can do any biddings.
Just
We should-
just straight through the long road, yeah,
Yeah.
to Waterdeep, and then down to Daggerford. Maybe take a look at Dragonspear Castle, and then into the Troll Bark Forest.
Yeah, Torbeck Forest.
We're not calling it the fucking Torbeck Forest.
Torbeck Forest!
We're not calling it the fucking Torbeck Forest. I tell you that right now. Drawing the fucking line in the sand, Raz. It's the Troll Bark, like a lumpet.
Torbeck.
What was the silver lesbians? The silver lesbian elves?
Are we adding more lesbians?
No, the silver nasty elves.
Oh, this is painful. So, here's what we'll do then. Yous are all gonna head to Long Saddle. That's like a day. Nice, the dog is doing the dog things. Just give her diazepam. It works during fireworks. Let's see. Princess of the Apocalypse, I think, is where Long Saddle comes in. Where I think I may also have a map.
Who are you giving the diazepam? Your dog?
Yes.
Is that a real?
Yeah, you can give dogs diazepam.
It's like gabapentin.
It reduces stress and
another-
anxiety.
Yeah, I was gonna say anxiety.
On the dogs, it does. Let's see. Tribor, okay. Tribor. Fuck. Exploring the
Tell
valley.
You're telling me butter comes from milk? Ain't no way.
Or is I think Long Saddle might be actually. I think Long Saddle may be Storm King's Thunder.
I don't know what I'd do with myself if milk turned into butter.
Yep, Storm King's Thunder is where it appears. Let's quickly get that up. So I can get us a map if possible. Storm King's Thunder. Long Saddle. Okay, no map. Shit. Either way. Either way. If that's where we're going, final answers, yes, no?
Long Saddle, yeah.
Heading right now, getting in beforehand?
Yeah, I think.
Can I try to get information on the missing person? Perhaps photo or painting?
Ooh. Wait, before we leave, could I quickly pick up 2 health potions?
I believe Yados.
Actually, never mind,
I believe Yados
I
has got like 5 of those.
I also still have 4 of them.
Yeah. In regards to it, yeah, I'd say both of you wish to see what you can get. Does anybody tell them where to go for that one out of curiosity?
With the background feature, I would know the my way around the courts and governments. So would I know? Would I know based off the missing persons? Or
What the background being this isn't that. This is like a small town more than anything. I would say, does anybody, like, I'd say, fuck it, someone tells you that it's the general, point you to the location, you ask him if there's any photos or paintings or such, and he tells you that, he doesn't have any, but he can give you a description as to how she looked 2 years ago before she vanished.
I attempt to do like a rough sketch using his information and see if it matches.
Yeah. She is about an 18-year-old woman. Was about the same height as Bry. Cool. She's about the same size as Bry in terms of height and build. She's a slightly darker skin. And she's human. She's got brown curly hair that's quite long. It's about maybe between her shoulder blades. And she has brown eyes.
And the name?
Juliana.
Okay. Would I be able to like attempt to sketch this in front of him quickly and try to get a visual representation of her?
Yeah, if you wanna... Go ahead and slate a hand.
How do I open up my character sheet? Double clicking on it.
Just double click your token. And then over in attributes.
Where is the token when it's like this?
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's on me. Meg, please, for the love of God, stop smelling my books.
Oh, I got it. Sleight of hand. 19.
It's a fairly decent photo. It's, yeah, that works.
I'll hold on to that. That's it. That's all I like to do.
Anybody else for anything else before we go?
I got 10 days rations, but if anyone needs rations, they should probably get some.
Did we manage to get the rations of Haku? Like the 43 he had?
Man, he only the fat, he was inseparable from the rations in the end.
It was just burned together.
You couldn't tell rations from Haku, and
We have about 52 rations in the party loot as well, so.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
that was
fuck, we do.
10,
Yeah, we do.
62.
There's like 62
Yeah, that
sets overall.
There's the bag of holding.
There's
There
the
was like, yeah.
there's the new bag of holding party BOH, which is your party token as well. So treat that like the bag of holding. It can also, everybody should have access to it. I don't know if we're all seeing it in the group one.
I like that we can see hit points.
Yeah, it isn't very accurate though, as I can tell you right now, Bry does not have 31 hit points.
Maximum? Or
No, she does. She
or
does. She
normal?
does.
Yeah.
That's just her.
Ah.
her
Oh, she does, yeah.
accurate.
Yeah, she's just 31 and then she got her negative, so it's actually accurate. Oh, good to know.
No. 38 minus 7.
Yeah. Then, I'm going to speed through this for the sake of it. As you all leave, make your way, slowly, but painfully, down the road, setting off, down past the keep, into the city, into the small, sleepy town of Long Saddle, to purchase some horses Perhaps. Let's pick this up next week, where then we can do all of the travel, hopefully in one session.
Yay! Can't wait for Bry to die on the road again.
Alright, Willie
On the
Nelson,
road
some of
again.
them. Just
On
can't
No,
wait
no,
to get
die
on
on
the
the
road
road
again.
again.
On
No,
the
because
road
she will figure out a way to die. She's so fucking good at it.